Welcome back, guys, to day 7 of God, I quit my job, now what? So today's task, I went ahead and tackled some more branch upkeep, cutting out some things, making way, added more to the brush pile. Thing just keeps keeping up. But also utilized the wireless mic. I did some testing, as you'll see, with the lawnmower. I wanted to see how the wireless microphone would work while having the lawnmower going. Went ahead and tackled on the to your left, the little area first over there along the edge of my property line. Went ahead and I trimmed that down, as you'll see, and it was a good day, a good workload. You know, a lot of time just to be out here working. The weather was perfect. It had to be in the mid-70s. Yesterday I would have done a video, but I had my nephew come out and we did some more yard work and things like that, and it was really hot, and it was just one of those things where I just wanted to do a little bit of rest, do a little work, you know, hang out with him, have a good time doing that, and I just ended up not doing any filming. But besides that, it was a good time, you know. Sorry I didn't get a video out to you guys yesterday, but you didn't miss much. I'm using the wireless mic on a running lawnmower. I don't know how to turn on, how loud this is. But hopefully it works out good. It's not too blown out. Yep. So using the wireless mic, see how it turns out around the noise of the engine. You'll be getting a lot of noise from the microphone rubbing on my clothes, or the rustling, bustling of the cart, the engine. We'll see how it turns out. Alright guys, so I'm going to be doing some trimming on these trees through this little area, so I can, when I'm mowing and I'm taking these loads of brush through here, I'm not getting beat up. So I'll just go ahead and give you guys some footage of that. Try to keep forgetting I got a wireless mic on, I can talk to you guys. Just try to keep it somewhat not too crazy. Try to also keep it pruned, trimmed down. I just really hate punching you getting whacked in the face. I'm using the Hart 40 volt hedge trimmer. Does a really good job. I really like these Hart systems, and no, this ain't an ad. I'm not trying to get sponsored. I don't care about that. I'm just trying to share with what I'm using, if you guys are wondering what I got here. But I believe it's good for chopping up to 3/4 inch, maybe even an inch. I doubt an inch. That might be a little too much for this, but it definitely trims down. As you can see, it just takes this stuff right off. Some of these are even a 1/2 inch thick, like those right there, maybe 3/8 to a 1/2 inch. Right here, this guy's a little bit thicker. He might be almost a 1/2 inch. Yeah, but see, a little bit of hesitancy, but it cut right through it. Another 3/8, no problem. As you can see, look at that quick work. Made a little thing I can go through here. And this guy, he's kind of impeding my... There we go. Gotta be careful of the raspberry bushes. My wife will kill me about that. Sometimes they get in the way though. So, like these guys back here, you might not be able to see it. Boom. Nailed it. Didn't nail that one. Now I nailed it. Makes quick work. It's nice, fast, easy. I don't have to worry about fuel, oil, just a battery. It's for 2 acres and what I got, this thing, it's a great investment. It's worth it. Not bad at all. All right, move on to the next stuff. All right, on the edge of my property was just left of what I just cut through in that little valley area. Here, it's a really narrow lane, as you can see, between farmer's property line and mine. So I'm gonna need to trim this up. That way I get here through the mower, not get into his beans, me not getting tore up by these thistles. And we'll see how it goes. I just noticed there's an apple on there rotting out. It's got bees all in it. I don't want to get attacked by those. Oh, this might be a little bit of a problem because there's a bunch of them. Oh, there's a hornet too. You know how happy those guys can be. Here we go. Here's some low hanging leaves that get me. I'm a little far from you guys, but I know you can hear me well. So that's how you do that. This one corner you can't see creates a little problem when I'm mowing. Maybe I'll have to move the camera down to this end for you guys. All right, so we're back down on the other side, as you can see, down that lane that I just got done cutting down, including that big weed out of the bean field there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and trim some of this up. I already got some of this cut out. I'm just trying to make it where I can mow along here, not be getting smacked in the face by these low branches and stuff. Yeah, these weeds in here are ridiculous. Well, good thing I quit my job because now I got plenty of time to get these chores done, right? Maybe I'll just go back to work. Just kidding, Laura. Wait on you. Oh, yeah. Gotta love these weeds. Look at all that. Weeds are smothering out the raspberries. That's probably why they're called weeds, right? That's what they do. It's a lot of work. Just think in a couple months this stuff's all gonna die and turn brown. Maybe next year I'll be able to keep up on it a little bit better. I'm probably off frame by now, but let's get these last pieces here. All right, so another spot that I wanted to trim down is right over here to your left. My right is my brush pile, but I got a little alleyway through here that I like to go through and keep trimmed up and mowed. So I'm gonna trim up this bush here, get rid of those weeds, trim it up. There's a bush back there around a little bit lower that I'm gonna clean up also. So yeah, I'm gonna go through and clean this stuff up. This guy here, these here, and here's that low one that I was talking about down here. So I'll take care of that. Clean this up just so I have a good alleyway to mow around. I had thoughts about just allowing this to connect together and make this whole area back here like a little cove, but it's kind of nice being able to cut through there though too. So as you can see, let me grab the camera here. As you can see, got the brush pile. But if I was to connect these little alleyways, it'd make like a little cove. It's like a big U shape, you know, and in the center of this U shape, I got this little thing growing here. But there, right now, there's some actually beautiful looking little purple flowers growing too. And little yellow ones, look at those guys. The purple ones. It'd be nice to have just a bunch of flowers planted here and just growing up. That'd be real nice. Because now it just looks like a weed mess. But also, I don't know, I'm just trying new things out. But yeah, cleaning up this little area up through here. We'll see, and we'll go from there. Try don't trip over this. The battery, I got a 4 amp hour battery on this 40 volt system, and it lasts a long time. Like, I haven't charged it up in between anything, so what you've seen me using it for, the saw and everything in this video, I haven't done a single charge on it yet. And FYI, it has a battery indicator on it, and it shows that it's 4 out of 4. It's only got 4 slots. So it's still saying that it's full. All right, so right here is a pretty big one. It's starting to form. You'll be able to see it maybe here in a second. There's a big branch right here. And this guy, he's just coming out. He's coming out like a 45 degree, shallower 35 degree coming out here. I'm gonna have to cut him down and cut him back because he's always a pain in the butt when I mow around. So, kind of want to move you closer, but in real time, I want to show you the switch out of the batteries. You know, you just pop it out. Got this here, set this down. Easily going from hedge trimmer to saw pruner, whatever the heck its real name is. Easy as that. That was probably about 1.5 inch, 2 inch circular. The second cut was. Little limb. Look at that. Move all that. 2 seconds, easy peasy. You can see, about 2 inches that way. 2.5, and there's 3 that way. Well, as you can see, we're on the opposite side now. So we're looking back from the other side, looking in. And you can see it's kind of cut out, nice and clear. Got a couple extra things here I can knock off. Pretty much my main goal of this is just to help me get through here mowing. I'm not trying to be perfect about it, just functional for mowing. Get in that little cutout a little bit right there. Look at all that. Just growth. I don't know if you can see it, but right there is where that 2 inch branch that I cut down. Hopefully it comes in camera. If not, I can edit it and make it zoom in on it. All right, so I went through, did a little bit more trimming up off camera. I cut back a lot more of this, some of this over here. And I did a little bit around the corner. I'll show you what that looks like. I'll take it with me. Trimming up all this stuff in here. You can see right in there, I can get the mower pretty close. Like there ain't no big branches or anything in there. I can get up decent. So I kind of cut that out a little bit. Bring the camera back originally where it was so you kind of have a reference. So yeah, clean that out. I still got raking and more cleanup on it to do, but that's the progression so far. Hey guys, I'm off camera right now, but I'm getting ready to turn the mower on. We're gonna give a little test to see how this runs on the mower and throughout the yard. Backfire! Also, I put it on full blast level 20 just to see how it sounds, if it's really distorted or what it would be like. Alright, so it's really loud. I don't know if you can hear me well. The mower's probably super loud, but I feel like I gotta kind of talk loud to talk to you guys. Now I bet if I throttle it down, you probably can hear me a little better. They probably won't mow as good, but at least you'll be able to hear me. I just don't know how well it's picking it up, or if it sounds like I'm screaming at the microphone. I don't know how well you can hear the mower. I'm gonna throttle it up just a little bit. Keep trying this out, see what it sounds like. Just doing a little bit of testing. Seeing how the microphone sounds. I'm gonna give it a little bit more throttle, and then we'll see how it sounds when I do that. All right. That's full throttle. We'll see how the microphone sounds. Let alone we'll see how far it's reaching and how much you can hear me. But I'll just continue talking and mowing, looking like an idiot to my neighbors. But I'll just keep on doing it, you know? Just keep on trucking. I'm gonna try throttling down. Let's go to a snail's pace and let's see what it sounds like. Of course, I'm barely mowing at this point in time. It's gonna kill the engine. We'll see what happens here. Give it a little bit more throttle. There we go. We'll try that, see how well you can hear me. Probably gonna cut the clip here soon just so I can go back, rewatch. I am getting a pretty good distance. I might be 50, 60 feet away, 70 feet possibly. We'll see how it turns out. I gotta drive a little slower due to RPMs being down a little bit. And I'll do one little last test. Turn the blades off. I'll go way out here, see how far I can go. I'm gonna keep on continue talking, see if you can hear me. It's a pretty good distance. It is line of sight. Let's see if I turn, get my antenna towards the camera. Antenna's right here. We'll see if it picks it up or not. Pretty good distance, but it should pick it up, but I don't know if the lawnmower will interfere with it. All right, guys, well, that should finish that little clip of mowing. We'll see how it turns out. Well, there you go, guys. That's it. Did a little bit of the trimming, cleaning that up, the brush pile. Footage, if you haven't seen it, me using the cart as a bulldozer backing up. As I say, don't try that at home, kids. Just thanks for watching my videos, D. Smith for Christ. Just stay tuned, keep watching. You'll see as things unfold and how God's working in my life. You know, I'm going to be bringing you more content from the Bible also, along with, you know, yard upkeeping, along with other things in the future. I did get some, I think, what do they call it, hardware fabric. If I'm wrong, I'll edit it and put it a little at the bottom. But for the cages for the quail in the future, that'll be something to keep an eye out for, you know, future content. I don't know how soon or how far, if it'll be a few days, a week, or what. But I'm busy doing stuff around the home and taking care of things that I've been busy and not able to get to. But appreciate you checking out D. Smith for Christ. Stay tuned for more content. Well, guys, that wraps up my content for today. Thank you for tuning in to D. Smith for Christ. Be sure to keep watching for more projects and things that will be coming your way. And what else can I throw in there? When we were, when I was hauling to the brush pile, that it kind of digital out, but I was around corners and stuff. I'm probably gonna have to edit this out because I'm mumbling like an idiot.